Welcome, the War Chief of Light is back with another epic video. War Chief Peeps here, PBG, whatever you want to call me, I'm not hard to get along with. Either way, let's talk about the last live letter before Dawntrail because I can't contain I'm talking so fast because I can't contain my excitement. This is going to be a bitch to edit. So, we're going to start actually backwards. So from the back out, and we're going to end on what I am most excited about and questioning. You'll see where we're going with it. So, there's a lot to cover, and I'm, again, super excited and talking fast, so let's go. First of all, we're going to get a 48-hour maintenance for Dawntrail, which is monumentally massive. Okay? Remember, you still have your yokais, you still have your muggles, your PvP, and you get 2 days where you can't play right before a major expansion drop. Get an emotional support stuffy or something, because it's going to be a hard 2 days. Fantasia is completely changing. Oh, listen, you buy the item, you use the item, and you've got 60 minutes in-game to fuck around with it. So basically, you can play with your character, redo your character. You're like, I want to be a bun. Well, no, you know, that doesn't really fit me. Let's go to meet coat. Oh, you know what? Ellison. Ellison is my thing. And of course, you're going to end on Lalafell. But you can change until that 60 minutes is up. This one, to me, is bigger than they let on. And I mean, even the content creators really covered in the media tour. The graphical update is insane. Like, again, it's really cool seeing new textures on your character, and that's fine, but look at the video footage that you're watching now. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. I can't even find more adjectives. That's insanity of how beautiful that is. And to me, that's very simple stuff. They showed a lot more in this live letter where I was just fainting. It's gorgeous. How do you top this? Stunning. For an MMO, beautiful. They showed us new pets and new mounts coming, and again, there's a few things that are really cute and cool, but there's two things we're talking about, okay? First, the kitty. Look at that kitty. It's a kitty. Yeah, he does that. Look at that. Look. Ah! He comes right up to you. That's so cool. Okay, again, this is the kitty we need, okay? And finally, the mount that's going to break Final Fantasy XIV for me, and that is wings. What? Wings. I mean, look at that. Bullshit. I don't know all the colors that they come in, but let me tell you, if these things come in pink, I will become an extremes expert. I will be the savageer. I made that up, but I don't care. I want the pink wings. Or, listen, I just want the wings. Man, any color wings. Like white and gold. Can you imagine? Oh, my. Wings. For us spectacle wearers, we're actually getting like a new gear slot for glasses. So, basically, you wear your glasses. You get to choose from different fonts or different colors of glasses. And they're just on your face. They don't interact with your headgear. They're not an accessory item, so you can wear them everywhere. Leave it to Square Enix to make glasses accessible in-game. Pretty freaking cool. For those of you who don't know, I did attend FanFest in Las Vegas last year, and it was massive. Huge. I was there for the keynote when Dawntrail was announced, and they did all the information about it. And the crowd popped at a couple spots. Aaron Vell being one of them. They really liked that guy. Taco Cat. Remember Taco Cat? People still screaming about Taco Cat. But the biggest pop, the biggest crowd moment, the biggest scream belonged to having 2 color dyes. And we're getting it. And it looks cool. The system looks great. You're able to swap them. You're able to save a favorite. So there is some gear that doesn't have it yet. They will be putting it in later. But still, 2 dye slots. You watch. On July 2nd, people will be logging in after the 3-hour login queue. And then spending the next 5 hours just re-dyeing their gear because Yes. While I'm here, just a small miniature tangent. Completely unrelated, completely side tangent, but I wrote this down, so you're gonna hear it. Yoshi B plays like I do. I mean, he's better than I am, and our characters look alike. That's because I picked out a Lala that was adorable, or as adorable as I could make her, and we just have good tastes. I'm kidding. But he does like I do. He button mashes. I'm dead serious. Watch him play here. It's really silly. And there are players that'll be like, button, wait. Button, wait. Bitch, no, I can't do that. It's gotta go like button, next button. There's something about the excitement of either not missing that next button or just needing to keep moving. But no, he plays like I do, and I thought that was kind of funny. I get to literally say that. I play like Yoshi P. I'm going to preface this next one with, I didn't watch any of the gameplay videos, so if you're looking at me going, Peeps, do you know how it works? No. But Pictomancer was made for me. I know this. It's instinctive. Their main quest starts with a Moogle. How can that not be made for me? I die of cuteness at all the Moogles. I love this stuff. And on top of that, we get to use the Moogle Kamehameha. Listen, Picto's made for me. It is what it is. I'm accepting it. Speaking of classes, we're getting the same type system we had in Endwalker, where there's a different class quest for the different types. So tank, heals, magical DPS, physical DPS, and melee. So same as we're used to. And if you complete them all, there will be a quest later on to complement what went down. So nothing new there, but I mean the class quests of Endwalker were, no, I'm not going to argue on that, they were fantastic. And again, staying on the idea of classes, one thing they mentioned that I found, like, I was paying attention, is when they started talking about ideology, they were like, wait a second, Astrologian really is fitting for Dawntrail, and I was like, why? Why is that, Yoshi P? Could you elaborate? He did not elaborate. But I'm very interested. They also spent a good size of the section actually joking about how Ideology will probably betray us, which it's a little on the nose. I don't think he will, but like, it's a meme now, which, fair. I mean, fair. And again, piggybacking off the Scions, our newest Scion, Erenvel, which I'm not going to argue with you about that. Too bad. He's a Scion now, adopted, Bun Boy. Yoshi B loves that character. And so did the fans. Everybody seems to have fallen in love with the little Bun Boy. So he's going to be our narrator. He's going to be our guide. And I really like how they added that extra part of the story. I don't even know if that's how they originally wrote him. But are we really mad at that? No. Let's keep him. Absolutely. If people like him and you could just say, oh, well, he's just from there. Why the fuck not? Go. Now, we have reached my number one big moment for the live letter from me. And it is an odd one. They're literally talking about this as if we're playing two separate games. Solution 9, Heritage Found. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? No, really, like, wow, that is stark contrast. And literally, the announcers were having a good old time. You're like, man, this looks like a totally different game. Maybe a cyberpunk or something. What? Cars, bikes, billboards, lasers. I mean, there's a lot going on. It looks fantastic. I don't know. I took a wild guess, and let me say it's a wild guess because I'm always dead wrong. But like, maybe it's like an ancient civilization who kept themselves hidden, and that's our city of gold? But it's in like neon pink? That would be gold for me. And while we're talking about Solution 9, a lot of people on Twitter were like, I don't like tech in my fantasy. I don't like cyber stuff. Okay. That's fine. My only question for you is, have you ever played a Final Fantasy game? Magitech's been there for literally ever. But let's go straight to the source. Let's play straight in 14. What examples do we got of newer, modeler, modern, tech, blah blah? Amuro, Alexander, Omega, Eden, everything about the Garleans, Azisla, everything about the Elegans. Machinists as a whole, they're literally building tech. And the Gold Saucer, which literally has like machines. Listen, your tech's in your game already. It is deeply rooted in Final Fantasy XIV. And again, you don't have to like Solution 9. I'm not telling you to do that. And you could just say, hey, you know what? It's just not for me. I don't like it. But be honest. It's not because it's tech. It's because, again, you just don't like it. And that's cool. Just be for real. Dawntrail's almost here. I'm losing my damn mind. And I need to know what part of the live letter stood out for you. And if you're wondering about watching people go through Dawntrail, listen, we're live streaming it right here on this channel. You can check that out. We're going to be going through it. And it'll be spoiler marked so you don't go past where you shouldn't. Or listen. It'll be clear either in the description, the title, and the thumbnail because we're not playing that game. In the meantime, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for having fun discussing this with me. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Bye. Hear me out. Hear me out. What if Urianger is going to turn on half of the Scions, but the other half, you're in on it. You are part of the problem. I figured it out. There it is. That's how Dawntrail ends. Yoshi P, cut me a check. Can you imagine?